This is TNA, the new face of professional wrestling. The depths of one's exploration into the world of immortality can be measured by the choices they make and the chances they take. For the athletes competing tonight, the next step to immortality will be fulfilled by capturing the championship gold they strive to attain. America's Most Wanted voted Pro Wrestling's 2004 Tag Team of the Year on the heels of their epic steel cage match last month. Tonight, they attempt to solidify their legacy as the greatest tag team in the world today, as they challenge the seemingly unstoppable Team Canada for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Chris Sabin, high-flying, total non-stop action, exceptional, exciting, and extreme. Petey Williams, the current X-Division champion, possessing the most dangerous maneuver in professional wrestling today, the Canadian Destroyer. The phenomenal AJ Styles, TNA Wrestling's only Triple Crown winner. Tonight, he attempts to regain the very championship he captured on the very first TNA Wrestling pay-per-view in 2002. Tonight, these three amazing athletes will compete in the ultimate contest of fearless aerial combat, a high-wire, free-for-all exclusive to Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling, known as the Ultimate X. The alpha male Monty Brown has competed in 2 Super Bowls, but tonight he faces the biggest challenge of his life. Diamond Dallas Page, a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, determined to dethrone the King of the Mountain and put his name in the record books alongside of the great names before him. Kevin Nash, a world champion in every organization he has competed for. Tonight, he puts friendships aside for an opportunity to capture the one world championship that has eluded him his entire career. Tonight, these 3 individuals will compete for the opportunity to challenge the reigning world heavyweight champion, Jeff Jarrett. The road to the World Heavyweight Championship will unfold before our eyes tonight. A trial of courage, a journey of sacrifice, a final resolution.
And now, live from Orlando, Florida, Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling presents Final Resolution.
Welcome everyone to Total Non-Stop Action Wrestling. Tonight, live from a standing room only Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida, TNA presents its first pay-per-view of 2005. Get ready because it's time for Final Resolution. Event. It offers intensity, it offers innovation, it offers intrigue, including 3 championship bouts, all a part of this incredible epic pay-per-view. Want to talk about intensity? Will America's Most Wanted have the intensity that they need when they challenge Team Canada for the tag titles?
Well, they're going to have to, because Team Canada's had their number. Like we said, a lot of people call AMW the greatest tag team in TNA, but it has been a long time since Storm and Harris have held that title together.
You want innovation? How about the most innovative match in professional wrestling? It's Ultimate X. 3 incredible X-Division superstars. The championship belt up for grabs. It's going to be Petey Williams, Chris Sabin, and the phenomenal AJ Styles. And how about intrigue? The intrigue involved in that triple threat elimination match to see who faces Jeff Jarrett.
Diamond Dallas Page, Kevin Nash, and the alpha male Monty Brown have to face each other tonight. The winner has to face Jeff Jarrett later on in the program. Will they be able to handle both matches? Will they be able to survive I to become the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
And Don, who better to offer his opinion about that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship matchup than the King of Wrestling himself and the franchise Shane Douglas is outside Jarrett's locker room.
Champ, it's me, the franchise.
Big night.
Hey, thanks for having us in, Jeff. We're dying to get aboard with you if we could. You have a huge task in front of you. First of all, Kevin Nash, Monty Brown, and then Diamond Dallas Page going to be scratching and clawing, fighting each other just to get a shot at your World Heavyweight title. Whoa. But Jeff, the entire wrestling world is just dying to know, what if it's Big Kevin Nash?
What if it is Kevin Nash? What if it's the alpha male Monty Brown? What if it's DDP? Diamond Dallas Page, I got to ask you a question. What do you bring to the table at Final Resolution? Your diamond cutter? He wants somebody to feel the bang? Well, that's not going to cut it when you're vying for the NWA World Heavyweight title and alpha male Monty Brown. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. He's a AA ball player at best. And tonight he's going to find out that he's bitten off way more than he can ever chew. And what if it is you, Kevin? Big sexy, 7 foot tall you stand, huh? Well, you're gonna find out when you're flat of your back that you're 12 inches at best. Shane, I earned the right. Kevin, I earned the right. DDP, alpha male Monty Brown, I earned the right to call myself the king of the mountain because I went through 4 individuals in one match. So tonight's gonna be a cakewalk. Dusty Rhodes came up with this big master plan. Well, it's going to backfire, Dusty, because you're going to learn one thing tonight, that this is Planet Jarrett, this is my world, and I will remain the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, there you have it, straight from the champ's mouth himself. Now let's get back to the ring for more Final Resolution action.
Next up at Final Resolution, 6-man tag team action, and it's a very unique pairing as we see stars from the X Division, Frankie Kazarian and Matt Bentley, joining forces with the man that Don West you've often referred to as the greatest X Division competitor that has never been X Division champion.
Well, he'll be coming up right here. We're talking about the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, and you're right. This is a guy that you would have figured would have been the champion maybe 2 times at this point. But I love this grouping. I'm curious to see how well they work together. But when you look at athletes like this, and already they seem to be in sync. And if you get in sync like that in a match, they're going to have to be, because the crew, we know, are going to be in sync.
No question, the experience factor goes with the opposition, the familiar ring entrance music of BG James, Ron the Truth Killings, and K-Dog Conan, the 3 live crew. And Don, not only do they have the experience edge here, especially as a team working together, but they also have the size, weight, and power advantage as well.
I'll tell you something, they're also going to have the crowd behind them, which is going to be huge in a match like this. There's something about the chemistry of this group that just appeals to everybody. You just love the enthusiasm with which they go about their business. But they're going to have to put it together because they may have the size, they may have the strength. But when you look at Bentley, when you look at Kazarian, and when you look at Christopher Daniels, they got the speed.
What's on and poppin', Old Town? What we want to know is, where our dogs at? Where they at? Yo, let me speak on this. Orale! Arriba la raza!
Oh yeah, O-Town, as well as the rest of the viewing world, welcome to the 3 Live Crew's 6-sided sandbox. You see, this is where we play, boys, and we play for keeps. We're still kicking it live in 2005, but it's never too late to go old school. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, NWA TNA proudly brings to you its soon-to-be NWA Tag Team Champion of the World! Not 1, not 2, but the 3 Live Crew!
The questions that we are about to answer. Will the X Division stars be able to exploit the speed advantage, the quickness that Don West talked about, or will the crew be able to use that size and power to their advantage to wear down and keep these X Division stars like the fallen angel Christopher Daniels, like Kazarian, and like Matt Bentley grounded?
look for Christopher Daniels right here to not try to get any kind of a clinch with Conan. I mean, that's what you've got to do. He's definitely got a great speed advantage here, but right away, he lets Conan get a hold of him. Something that you've got to watch with Conan, he's just got so much strength.
Daniels with a quick reversal, but then Conan, who has so much experience when it comes to this kind of mat wrestling ability. And there you see the deep arm drag by Conan, follows it up by a quick float over into a front face lock before Daniels is taken overhead out of the fireman's carry.
I mean, Conan's looking really crisp right here as you see Christopher Daniels kind of reverse things, but Conan fighting up, and you can see right there, he's been rejuvenated. I mean, since we've been down here in Orlando, Conan and the rest of the crew have just been a team on a mission.
Shoulder block by K-Dog, takes down Daniels. Beautiful leap over by Daniels, but he's caught with a boot to the midsection. Quickly shot off into the ropes. There's the rolling thunder lariat that decked him.
I'll tell you what, you've got to time that just perfectly, and he did as he caught Daniels coming right up into it. And now you can see the power right there as Matt Bentley gets driven to the mat.
Quick double leg takedown by Conan. It takes Bentley directly down to the canvas. The crew going to set up for a high-risk move. Ron the Truth Killings.
Oh,
perfectly placed leg drop off the top.
Splits the uprights right down the middle right there, and you can see the pain on Bentley's face. That's just something it's a helpless feeling. You're sitting there, you're looking at it, you're held, you can't move, and you got to watch the Truth coming right in, and you know he's going to be on target.
The crew in control here in the early going of this six-man tag team matchup at Final Resolution. Killings, pair of right hands to the side of the head of Bentley, and a third one takes him down to the mat.
I'll tell you what, the referee gave him a little warning there about closing the fist. He had that thing completely closed, and it caught Bentley square. You know, we talk about the great athleticism of Bentley, Kazarian, and Daniels, but let's face it, Ron the Truth Killings is just as good of an athlete, just a little bit bigger, but he is the speed and agility of Three Live Crew.
And it really is the perfect grouping when you talk about Three Live Crew. The power game, the submission experience of Conan, the tag team experience of BG James, and as you mentioned, Don, the incredible athleticism of Ron the Truth Killings. Drop toe hold, takes down Kazarian, the fresh man in this matchup.
Well, obviously the chemistry of how teams work together is definitely on the Crew side so far in this matchup, as they pretty much dominated from the start. And look how they've got all three members in there quickly. Nobody looks tired. They really are doing a good job right now on the inexperienced grouping of Kazarian, Bentley, and the Fallen Angel.
Crew with the double team moves. Kazarian in trouble here. Check this out. BG James and the Truth now just go to stomp a mud hole in Kazarian.
I didn't know what they were going to do right there. You know, they're getting a little fancy, and looks like Conan wants to get him a little piece of it too.
Conan in as well, putting the boots to Kazarian. BG James now finally the legal man in the ring, matched up with Kazarian, going to try and make his way over to their side of the ring and get the tag in, but BG pulls him right back to the middle.
And BG knew what he was doing right there. He knew that Kazarian was close. He let him get close, pulled him back that time. What just happened there? Didn't he get the tag?
The tag, I thought, was a legal tag to Matt Bentley, but senior official Rudy Charles is saying no.
Oh, what he's saying is that Matt Bentley got out of his corner over there to come get the tag, I believe, is what he said right there. Good call on that part, because that's what BG James was trying to do, keep him away from the corner. And again, not allowing this one, saying the foot does not count. And you can see the frustration on the face of Matt Bentley.
I think one thing we have answered here in the opening minutes of this six-man tag team matchup is that the size and power edge of Three Live Crew, well, they've definitely grounded the three stars from the X Division, Bentley, Kazarian, and Daniels.
Good move right there by Kazarian to get a tag in. And oh, you can see that BG James didn't realize it. Daniels came in, got him from one side, Kazarian got him from the other.
Perfect double team drop kick has BG James in trouble, and all of a sudden, the complexion of this match has turned in favor of Bentley, Kazarian, and Daniels.
I'll tell you what I noticed right there. You could see the experience of Conan and Ron the Truth Killings there. They realized that arguing with the ref was not going to help BG James in that situation. They went back to their corners, even though that Christopher Daniels definitely has the momentum. They didn't want him to sit there and be beaten on while the referee was gabbing with them.
Fallen Angel to follow up the dropkick with the tag to Kazarian. Opens up the ribcage of BG James, allows Kazarian to connect with a series of right hands. BG fired off into the corner turnbuckles. Flying forearm shot delivered right into the chest. Kazarian going to try and, go all the way across the ring. Both boots right into the chest.
I'll tell you what, that's something that him and Bentley do so well together. And this is one of those kind of matches where you could feel the momentum turning, and when it did, I don't know if the BG James is going to be able to get over to the other side and get a tag in. He's going to have to do it, but one thing that Bentley and Kazarian do, and you know that Daniels can pick up on it just as quick, they're going to keep B.G. James in this corner as long as they can.
Well, this was all 3 Live crew in this 6-man tag team matchup, but now with B.G. James being taken and kept on the opposite side of the ring, no opportunity for a tag into one of the crew teammates, and we've seen Kazarian, Bentley, and the man in the ring now, the Fallen Angel, turn it around. Oh, what a powerbomb out of nowhere.
It took a lot out of him. You can see right there, he went direct to the mat to catch his breath, but that was the experience of B.G. James right there, Mike. He was able to see that, took a little shot to the face with a few forearms. When he saw his moment, he took it. Now he's got to use this and get a tag in.
B.G. James to his side of the 6-sided ring, and the tag is into Ron the Truth Killings. Right hand for Bentley, another one Dex Kazarian, and a third one takes down the Fallen Angel. And this is Ron the Truth Killings on fire.
He's just using power right here. I mean, just straight rights, just letting him have it. Nice kick right there by the Truth. Could be going for the axe kick, yes.
Caught him right in the back of the head with the axe kick. Gonna roll Bentley over. Here's the cover, and a 2 count before Daniels makes the save.
Another right there. Oh! I believe that was Kazarian, it sure was, that got that kick on the Truth, and now you see the kick there by Daniels. Now Conan, though, coming in and just plants his face right on the mat, Mike.
Right, face jam by Conan on Daniels. Attempt at the super kick by Bentley was blocked. Quick reversal, shot off into the ropes as Conan, who ducks the clothesline. He springs off the ropes, both men go for the lariat, both men connect, and both Bentley and Conan go down.
I'll tell you what, for Bentley, that's got to be like hitting a wall, but you can see he must have caught Conan just right, because Conan's laying there and he's not moving. He's not moving right there. Everybody's banged up, though. Look at everybody. They're checking their heads. They're checking their pulses.
Referee Charles is up to 7 with the count. You were right. All 6 men were down in the 6-sided ring. Kazarian first to his feet, and he and the Truth exchange.
I've never seen Ron the Truth throw so many punches as we have in this match. It's just a whole different side of his offense that we're seeing here tonight.
Now B.G. James with right hands to the top of the head of the Fallen Angel. Meanwhile, Bentley has Conan in trouble at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, Daniels goes out of the ring as B.G. James takes him out. Now you can see it's going to be the numbers game right here as Bentley looks around and it's Conan, B.G., and the Truth in the ring. And look at the power of Conan.
Inverted DDT on Bentley. Follow cover and, oh, just a 2 count. Bentley powers out just before the 3 count.
And he did. He waited to the very last second to muster up all that he could get. Are they going to try to split him up again right here? As you can see, oh, nice move by Kazarian as he's not going to allow it.
It worked earlier, backfired that time on the crew. Problems now as Daniels and Kazarian rejuvenated to the point that they've turned this matchup in their favor.
Oh, look at this. Is he going to go for a moonsault? A backwards moonsault, but the Truth gets out of the way, and he hits Kazarian instead.
Split leg moonsault out to the floor, took out his own partner. Bentley and Conan battle inside the ring. Conan puts on the brakes, shoots Bentley off into the ropes. Double team by the crew.
Oh, he's looking for some help right
Could it be
there.
A triple team?
Oh, what a kick right there by the Truth.
Out of nowhere, Killings connects with the kick, and the crew gets the 3 count.
Then you can see right there that Matt Bentley knew he was in trouble. He looked up and all he saw were the crew, and there was no help at all from Daniels and Kazarian because of the botch. Moonsault, the Truth was able to get out of the way. Daniels hits him and causes this.
Bottom line, 6-man tag team at final resolution. The victory goes to the 3 Live crew.
Hey there, Dream.
Hey, cowgirl, what's up?
Not much of you.
You look good, man. I'm telling you, you look great. What you got with you here?
Trash.
Oh, man. Wow. Whoa, easy, cowgirl.
I suggest you get off his knee now.
He's gonna be wore out, you know what I'm talking about? Easy, baby. Important night. Clue time. 2 survivors, 1 will leave. Search Universal throughout. Find the clue. Bring it back to the office, and we figure out what's going on. Bottom line, this is the last clue I'm gonna give you. It's as clear as the hat on your head.
I'll find that clue in public if you will, big dust.
You need to find some legs to go in them
Oh,
shorts.
your girl. Don't worry, Dust. I'll find a clue.
Go get him, baby. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. I like it. If we were down in Texas, it would be fair plays turned into barrel. You know what I'm talking about? I dug it.
Interesting situation backstage. NWA Director of Authority Dusty Rhodes with Tracy Trinity and Johnny Fairplay To me, it's like two of them are going to have immunity, but one is going to be voted off TNA Island.
I'll tell you what, they're going to have to find the clue, and you wonder if anybody's going to kind of team up and try to get some alliances and work together.
Right, we've heard about Johnny Fairplay and Trinity possibly forming an alliance. We'll have to find out. We're going to keep our eyes on that situation. You ready for an exhibition shootout?
Let's do it, my friend.
Let's head to the ring.
Prime time, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our opening matchup, that six-man tag, we saw the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, looking to reestablish himself in the X Division after the breakup, the split of the Triple X tag team. Well, now it's our chance, our opportunity to see the other half of that team. Here comes Prime Time in X Division singles action.
I'm going to tell you something. These two are going to tear the house down. You are talking about two of the greatest athletes in TNA. These guys can do so many things. We don't have to talk about Prime Time. You've seen what he can do. Sanjay Dutt is another one. The player from the Himalaya can do things off the top of these ropes that normal men wouldn't even attempt.
Think of the importance of this matchup. NWA Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes, he's the one that ordered this X Division shootout. Obviously, the winner here is going to take major steps, major strides towards an X Division title shot. The loser's going to take a couple of steps backward. This really may be the perfect stipulation for two wrestlers that, at least to me, seem like they're really in a crossroads in their TNA career.
Yeah, they are. And you know what is so important is how important the X Division is in TNA. It is prestigious. It's something that TNA put on the map. And that's why this match is so important to Prime Time, so important to Sanjay Dutt. Because like you said, it's their chance to catch the eye of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, to let them know that, hey, after Ultimate X, when the next title shots come down the line, I want to be recognized. I want to get in line. I want a shot at that title.
Well, you talked about Ultimate X, and you look around the ring, Don, and you see those imposing steel structures. You see the steel cables hanging over the ring, all in anticipation of an Ultimate X matchup yet to come here at Final Resolution with the X Division title on the line.
And it's not lost on these two superstars. Look at right there, the agility of Sanjay Dutt as he just kind of springs like a cat. Look at this. This guy can beat you so many ways. Man, he's so quick. He's so fast.
You're right. It really isn't lost on them. I mean, think about it. Wow! How many revolutions was that?
I've heard of a 360. That was a 720 type too.
I got dizzy just watching it.
Oh my gosh, Sanjay Dutt, the crowd just loves it. Man.
You talked about how the importance isn't really lost on Dutt or Prime Time. Remember, they were involved in our last Ultimate X match for the best damn sports show on Fox.
That's right. Both of these guys are very familiar with that X above them, and it's got to be kind of hurting them right now, knowing they're not in it. But I'll tell you something. Prime Time has got to use what is his advantage, and that's his strength and his size. You get out there and try to outspeed Sanjay Dutt, you're going to lose, and that's what I'm talking about right there.
But watch Sanjay!
Oh, look at him! Man, he's so quick!
Prime Time just looked away for a split second. You can't do that with Sanjay Dutt. It allowed him to spring, if you will, off that steel, that guardrail, and crash down into Prime Time, who thought he was in control of the match.
I'm telling you, Mike, I am dizzy with what's been going on already tonight. As you see Sanjay Dutt going for a quick pin, not going to get it, but you're right. Prime Time just kind of took it for granted that he was able to throw him over the steel cage and get his composure. And Sanjay Dutt is just in total control of this match.
I think you made a great point earlier when you mentioned that Prime Time is going to try and use the power, the strength advantage that he has here against Sanjay Dutt. And I really think that's the only way to go. Do you really want to try and fly with Sanjay?
Yeah, well, and don't think that Prime Time's not athletic and agile, because we know that he is. I do think Sanjay's a little quicker, and like you said, Mike, you don't want to play this, that game. You want to go out there and use what your strengths, and strength is Prime Time strength.
It's been interesting that Sanjay has been concentrating his efforts on the arm of Prime Time, including springboarding off the top, connecting with the dropkick, placed where? Right to the arm. Good attempt.
Sanjay Dutt has had a game plan with this match. He's obviously thought about this. He's probably played it over in his mind time after time. And Sanjay Dutt is just living that dream right here, right now.
Look at this. How apparent is this?
Look at this, going right for the arm. You can see the pain in Prime Time's face. Well, Sanjay Dutt is already
Almost
made it to his advantage.
Looked like Sanjay was trying to pull the arm out of the socket. Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh, he has done it. He sees the weakness, and that's all he's focusing on. That's all he's concentrating on. Primetime's in trouble, Mike.
Oh, could he be going for that Hindu press?
Oh, already.
That incredible 450 splash off the top. It's pretty early in the match, but he's going high risk. He's got to turn for that. Looks like moonsault instead. Look at Primetime.
Oh, what a move by Primetime. He thought he was done. He jumps up to the top of the rope and then kicks Sanjay Dutt out of the ring. That was incredible.
Unique drop kick that time by Primetime. And Sanjay sent down to the arena floor. And the matchup just as quickly. Well, I'm not sure that it's in Primetime's favor because I can't really see where he's at. But Sanjay not in control like he was just minutes ago.
No, but it was crucial for Primetime. He had to do something to stop the momentum of Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay Dutt was going up there for the Hindu press. If he hits it, it's over now. Primetime has a chance. You can still see how the left shoulder is hurting him. He's in pain. It might be separated. But he's just going to have to suck it up right here as he just slams Sanjay Dutt into the ring.
I initially noticed it on the pin attempt by Sanjay. Almost as if Primetime had a difficult time in powering out at two. You saw him favoring the arm. But all of a sudden, just like that, Primetime, turned it around on Sanjay.
I'll tell you what, looks like his foot caught the rail going up, just grazed it, which may stop some of the momentum of the kick, which probably saved Sanjay Dutt right there because if he'd have caught it flush, that could have been devastating. I'll tell you what, though, we know that Primetime can work through pain because he had to be in pain when we saw him in that 6 sides of steel at Turning Point. And I'll tell you something, Primetime is going to have to fight through this shoulder injury.
And it looks like he's doing just that now. Let's see where Primetime...
Oh, man! Great. Now you can see what it did to him, though, Mike. Look at that.
No question that he's favoring the arm. Just in elevating his opponent, just in taking Sanjay Dutt up into the air. You saw how much that... You saw the pain that... Oh, man! You saw the pain that Primetime had, but talk about pain. What a stiff kick to the back. And you can almost see the welts on the back of Sanjay after that kick.
That hurt me. I mean, look at Primetime. What a physical specimen this guy is. He's the total package, man. He's got it all. And right now, he's got it in his favor. Oh, he misses. Comes back around, though.
Yeah, didn't miss with that second kick. Sanjay down. Primetime pin attempt. Has the leg hooked and just a 2 count from referee Mike Posey.
I'll tell you what, you can see the determination now in Primetime's face. He feels like the tide is turning right here. He knows that he probably can't stay out there very long with the way the shoulder's hurting. He's just going to have to go for it. Could he be going for the play of the day?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, nice counter by Sanjay Dutt.
Sanjay obviously scouting.
Oh, he got the knees.
But you saw Primetime. He obviously scouting his opponent as well. He got the knees up to catch Sanjay springing off the rope.
You know, sometimes it's all about having the counter, having the perfect counter. Not the perfect move, but having the perfect counter. When one person puts it all on the line, feels like he's going to end it, and then you... Oh, man, look at the streak. What a slam.
That just...
By Primetime.
He gut-wrenched Sanjay, took him up and slammed him down to the canvas. I'm so impressed, though, with Sanjay Dutt's ability to avoid that POD. How many victories have we seen Primetime get with the play of the day?
And you know what? I've never seen anybody counter it that way before. I mean, it's obviously, like you said, something he scouted, something he's watched, something he thought, what would he do if he was in that situation? Oh, look at that. What a wow by Primetime.
Such incredible agility, and so fluid as well. Slingshotting himself back into the ring, from the ring apron, and then connecting with the clothesline.
I'll tell you what. Primetime did just what we said he had to do. He's using his size and his strength to his advantage. Not trying to high fly with Sanjay Dutt, not trying to out-athleticize him, if that's a word.
And not trying to out-X-division him, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
Got a position.
Nice elbow right there.
Up on the top. Elbow forearm shot that time by Primetime. Now going to follow him up, and from the middle rope, Sanjay holding on for dear life here.
Trying to get some
fighting him off.
Even leaning against the post that's used in the Ultimate X, and here he goes! Wow, he slammed him down! What a move by Sanjay Dutt!
Unique combination there, like a sunset flip into a powerbomb. Sanjay, I don't know, that may have taken all the strength out of him to come up with that move.
But he had to, because he could feel that Primetime was getting close. He could feel that Primetime was gaining more confidence with each second. Sanjay Dutt had to do something. Had to Stop. Prime time in his action.
Standing room only crowd here at the Impact Zone. So appreciative, I believe, of the efforts of both of these competitors. Primetime back to his feet first. Sanjay waiting, caught him with the right hand. Wild clothesline.
Nice spinning kick right there by Sanjay Dutt. Nice elbow. Wow.
Elbow clothesline follow-up that time by Sanjay. Gonna take Primetime up. Drops him down. Backdrop suplex.
One, two. No, he kicks out. It looked like Sanjay was beating Primetime at his own game right there.
Sanjay trying to dig down deep. Realizes that he's back in control of this match. Right, but it connected.
It connected. You can see how it connected. You can see the pain in Sanjay's head. What a move by Sanjay Dutt. This is his.
Tilt-a-whirl DDT.
This is his. One, two. No way.
Wow.
That's Primetime kick out of that.
So close. Another near fall for Sanjay Dutt, but unable to gain that most important of all, that third count from the referee to score the pinfall win. Gonna go high risk again.
Think about what's going through Dutt's mind. What have I got to do to win this match? Well, maybe this is it. Here he goes. Oh, Primetime out of the way, but look how cat-like he was when he lands on his feet.
But for that hinder didn't connect. You're right, Primetime avoided it. Elevates him right into the ring ropes. Gonna take him off, up to the shoulder, wind him up. Power him down.
Unbelievable.
He just runs down.
With authority. Wow. Sanjay Dutt went for it, missed it, and Primetime made sure he connected.
Impressive win in this X Division shootout. Primetime brings down the house, gains the 3 count, and Primetime scores the victory over Sanjay Dutt.
He walks where no man dares to walk, seeing what no mortal has seen. Anguish, pleasure, unthinkable horror, of which he is witness, tenant, and creator.
He's coming.
So I was driving over today, and I think to myself, you know, at this point in my career, I want to work smarter, not harder. Right?
Yeah.
So the way it's laid out right now, one of us has got to beat 2 guys to get a shot at the world title.
So what are you saying?
You're going to expend a lot of energy to do that. By the time you get the world title, maybe you got enough, maybe you don't. I figure you and I, we do this together. We take out Brown.
Well, bro, for starters, I'm always a guy who stands on his own 2 feet. Goes back to the NWO.
I understand.
I stood by myself.
All right. I'm just saying this, man. We take him out. We take us a 2-3 minute break. Right?
Right.
Get our juices back. Then we have us a match, like a couple of gentlemen, for the world title. And then we go on.
So, you expect me to trust you?
Yeah, you can trust me, man. Look in my eyes.
Trusting Kevin Nash. What a concept.
How about this? How about this? Actions speak louder than words. I put a hand on you, deal's off. I don't put a hand on you. At least think about it when you're out there. I'm not going to put a hand on you, bro, until he's gone. Then after that, like I said, 2 gentlemen for the belt and everything with it.
And it's on.
It's on.
Trusting Kevin Nash.
You trust me.
What a concept.
TNA is the greatest, hands down, wrestling organization in the world, planet. The NWA World Title, and Jeff Jarrett live here. The same title that was wrapped around my dad's waist.
Whoa, big man. Yeah, how's it going? Dustin Rhodes, right? Yeah.
What's my name?
Kid Cash. Nice to see you around. Hey, your old man works here, doesn't he? Yeah. Doing pretty good. What is it, about a couple, 2, 3, 4? 4? I called him out. Yeah, he didn't do too bad either. Didn't look too bad, a little fat, ugly, but, you know, didn't do too bad. hope things go all right for you here.
Well, that is a hell of a thing for you to say to me.
The Lone Star state of mind, but here comes Kid Cash.
Kid Cash coming right in, and I mean, look at this, obviously. If he's funny about it, disrespect, he's doing it right from the start.
Out and out assault at this point by Cash on Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes.
Obviously, you see right there. Kid Cash failing. Failing. He knows Dustin Rhodes is getting ready to give it to him.
Throughout his TNA career, Kid Cash has been linked to one word more than any other, and that word is disrespect. Disrespect for authority in general, disrespect for professional wrestling's legendary figures in particular, and to me, the most memorable of his series of matches with the legends of wrestling had to be against the current NWA Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes, and I guess it was just natural, I guess it was inevitable that he would eventually cross paths with his opponent tonight, the son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Dustin Rhodes.
You know, you mentioned it, Mike. Kid Cash doesn't respect anybody or anything. Heck, he doesn't even like himself. He doesn't even respect himself. This is a guy that just, it's almost like he hates being alive and he's gonna take it out on everybody. And Dustin Rhodes, this is about honor to him. This is about getting a little payback back for Dad, a little payback for himself.
Dustin Rhodes was so impressed with TNA's Turning Point pay-per-view in December that he committed to joining TNA the very next day. He's made it clear, you just saw it in that package previewing this match, that he has one priority, and that is winning the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, a title that, quite honestly, was the highlight of his father Dusty's illustrious career.
I'll tell you what, Kid Cash, knowing he's at a distinct size disadvantage, comes right after Dustin Rhodes, but he doesn't get him enough as Dustin Rhodes just levels him once and levels him again. Takes him out of the ring.
I think that's the key to this match. Kid Cash known for the X Division style, but also known for being able to adapt when his opponents have a height, power, weight advantage, just like Dustin has tonight.
Well, Kid Cash has so much experience. We'll be talking almost 15 years now, something of that nature. This guy can adapt on the fly. This guy knows where to be and when to be there. And I'll tell you something. He is he's a former X Division champion. He's a former tag team champion. He knows how to win, Mike.
I think that Dustin Rhodes' size, it may take away some of the power moves that we normally see from Kid Cash, like the Moneymaker. But Cash still has that wide array of X Division style moves that he can only break out at any time. The various Hurricane Rana variations, the frog splash as well, as we see Dustin Rhodes in control early.
Well, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's got to ground Kid Cash. He's got to keep Kid Cash in the middle of the ring. He's got to keep Kid Cash away from the top ropes. And that's what he's doing. And he's using his size and power almost just kind of like what Primetime had to do to Sanjay Dutt. That's what Dustin Rhodes has got to do right here to Kid Cash. But Kid Cash so quick, thinks on his feet so well, and he'll find an advantage, believe me.
Wow, check this out. Dustin Rhodes fighting off Cash's attempt, I'm guessing, to try and superplex him back. Earlier we just mentioned it, power, size, strength advantage. And there you see Dustin Rhodes using it to his advantage to take control again.
Well, smart move on Dustin Rhodes' part is he's going to lock his foot into the ropes right there, not letting Kid Cash get any kind of pull to where he can pull Dustin Rhodes over the top. And Dustin Rhodes right now in total control of this matchup.
Wait a minute.
What's Kid Cash doing? Oh, he's holding the left knee.
Favoring his left knee. Referee Andrew Thomas checking to see if he can even continue in this match.
Is he going to give up right here, Mike? This is a side of Kid Cash I've not seen. I mean, this guy, we've seen him do matches on one leg before. Wow. Well, that's what can happen in this business.
Referee Andrew Thomas is signaling now to the back, trying to get word. You see Jeremy Borash, our ring announcer.
I can't even believe I bought into it. Oh.
You should have known better, especially with someone like Kid Cash.
Well, you could see Kid Cash's game plan wasn't working at all. And I talked about thinking, well, he did it right there. Nice kick right there by Kid Cash. He brings him down, and you know what? You got to give it to him. I actually bought into it.
Yeah, but check out this strategy. You see how powerfully placed the drop kick was to the leg, to the knee of Dustin Rhodes. That's actually smart strategy on Kid Cash's part.
Oh, yeah.
Dustin Rhodes down to the mat. own size.
Well, not only that, you've got to make it to where Dustin Rhodes is unlevel, basically. Dustin Rhodes doesn't have confidence on both legs. You've got it hurt and makes it even slower. Kid Cash knowing that he's going to have to use every trick in the book to beat a man of this size, and he's doing it.
You know, I had a bullet point here. I had a note that Dustin Rhodes needed to maintain his poise against a man that will do anything, and I mean anything, to take him out of his game, and it's exactly what we've seen from Kid Cash.
Oh, he played possum to the point where he had the referee calling over Jerry Borash to maybe even stop the match. He even had Dustin Rhodes buying into it, and then he saw his opportunity, the window open, and he dove right through it. Ooh, look at him wrenching that left leg into that left knee.
Spinning toe hold by Cash.
Look at this, just pulling up on it, twisting and turning it. Look at the pain on Rhodes' face.
Dustin just trying to fight through the pain.
Oh, that's a good move. Grab the hair. Nice shot. Another nice right.
Series of right hands, a pair of them to the head. Now Rhodes off the ropes. Gonna try the backslide.
He's got him. Two. No, Kid Cash just barely gets out of it.
Did you notice when Dustin Rhodes tried to get back up to a vertical base and he looked like he was still favoring that leg and that knee.
Yeah, he's just a little bit wobbly right there. And obviously, you saw why. I mean, Kid Cash has pulled on it, twisted it, and you can see him writhing there on the mat. Dustin Rhodes right now is not 100%. That is absolutely obvious.
And the complexion of this matchup.
Look at it.
You talk about swinging a full 180. That's exactly what we've seen.
It hurts just watching it, Mike.
Yeah, back to the spinning toe hold.
Here he goes.
Great small package gains Dustin Rhodes another near fall, but then he's clipped from behind.
I'll tell you what, though, that was showing his experience right there. Dustin Rhodes saw an opening and took it. But Kid Cash not letting up right here as he just levels him into the back of the leg.
It's a difficult situation for Dustin Rhodes. You come into a matchup against Cash with a certain pre-match strategy that you have, and I'm sure that Dustin Rhodes was thinking that he was going to try and use that power edge that he has. But the move by Cash, when we were all suckered, when we all bought in,
well, you know what?
Turned it in his favor.
It's like a great pitcher in baseball. You got to have both your legs to have the proper velocity. You have got to be able to stand on both feet to have your strength. He's wavering. He's wobbling right now. Kid Cash is in total command.
Cash measures him, drives a right hand to the side of the head, and he went to Irish whip him across into the turnbuckles. Dustin Rhodes just went down in a heap.
Wow, now he just applies his knee to Rhodes' knee. This has just become a lesson in taking a body part and taking it out of play. Oh, man! Wow! He's just hitting it at every angle from every altitude.
We talked about the frog splash earlier, but I had no idea he would use that move to come across the leg of Dustin Rhodes, and now check this out. Figure four drops back, caps it off, and Dustin Rhodes is in trouble.
I mean, Mike, look at this. He's not even necessarily trying to win right here. He's just trying to hurt Dustin Rhodes. He's just trying to inflict any amount of pain that he can. Maybe trying to make it so Rhodes can't go on.
Yeah, but this could be a situation here with this kind of an injury to the knee of Dustin Rhodes, where you apply the torque to the knee from the figure four, where Dustin Rhodes could be forced to tap out and submit, going to try and fight through it.
Oh, absolutely. Look at him just pull back on it right there, and you can see Rhodes is thinking about it. He's trying, he's reaching up, trying to muster any kind of strength, something to pull him out of this.
Crowd here at Final Resolution, firmly, strongly behind Dustin Rhodes. Trying to get that adrenaline rush for Dustin here to make that comeback and to mount the comeback against Cash.
Well, you can see a Kid Cash holding on for dear life. But I think he's losing confidence in his position, but look at Cash.
Perfect counter by Dustin.
Yes.
Able to turn it over. He's got the longer legs as well. Now Cash is in trouble.
Look at Cash. He's fighting it himself. Just a minute ago, it looked like he might get Rhodes to submit. Now Cash has got a debate on it. He's got to pull loose, and he does.
Now, this is obviously going to impact the balance of this matchup. Dustin Rhodes slow to get back up to his feet, using the ring ropes, just get back up, and Cash caught him again, right in the knee.
Nice kick right there, and he is just concentrated on that left knee. And, oh, but you see right there, Rhodes knows it hurts, and now he's got it. He used his strength, and he threw him off the ropes, and he's got him in the headlock.
Sleeper hold applied by Dustin Rhodes. Cash able to shove him off.
Oh, and he's got him in the sleeper hold. Look at this.
One of the great strategic moves by a smaller wrestler like Cash against a bigger competitor like Dustin Rhodes is to use the sleeper hold. Take your opponent back down to the mat in control and not allow Dustin to use the size edge that he has.
You can see Rhodes trying to reach over and grab a rope, anything to stop this, to break this. Kid Cash pulling back on him, and you can see Rhodes looks like he's running out of air, running out of oxygen.
Referee Thomas right on top of this to see if there's a choke, and you can see that Cash maintaining the sleeper hold. Referee Thomas pulling on the arm of Dustin Rhodes to check to see if Dustin Rhodes still has anything left.
It's like a limp noodle right there. Look at that. It's just dropped right now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's not ready. Hey, he is fighting. Maybe kind of playing off a little bit. See if Cash might let loose. I don't know, but he's fighting up to the one leg that he's got.
Yeah, naturally, normally you would say, get back up to your feet, Dustin, but you're looking at a one-legged wrestler at this point, and look at him fight through that pain. Right hand to Cash back as well. Dustin connects.
You see Kid Cash trying to fight back. He knows this. No! Man, he turned him inside out.
My goodness! Yeah! And another clothesline, and then a big right hand measures him in.
Whoa!
Right hand to the side of the head.
This is his chance because you wonder how long he can go on. And oh, nice counter right there by Rhodes. Got a faked out Cash.
Great drop down and then extends and connects with the right. Gonna take him up. Inverted atomic drop. Oh, leg went out. The knee went out.
It did. You can see right there as he just buckles to the ground. Is he going to tap out right here?
Well, I don't know, but the kind of attack we've seen by Cash on the knee of Dustin Rhodes just limits Dustin's offensive attack so much.
Kid Cash going up top right here. He knows that Dustin Rhodes is so close to being finished. Here he goes. He's got it. Wait a minute. Rhodes rolls him over. Did he get it?
Did he get it? Was it 2 or 3? Just 2, says referee Thomas.
Oh, man.
Saw the crossbody block off the top by Kid Cash.
That was close.
Momentum rolled through, allowed Dustin to go for the pin attempt, but Cash able to avoid it. What would you say, 2 9/10?
I'll tell you what, that one would get a replay in some football games, I'm going to tell you that.
Cash able to slide through, wild kicks. Doesn't connect. Gonna go for the call here.
Oh, look at that.
Land on his feet.
He's so agile. Nice spinning kick right there by Cash. There he goes. 2 and go! Just in time. That was close. Man, was that close.
Frustration now evident as Kid Cash right in the face of the referee. Now pushing Andrew Thomas. Oh, Thomas pushed him back.
Oh, he's not going to put up with it. I like it. I like it. Not going to be passive. Cash always trying to intimidate somebody to his advantage. It didn't work. And it didn't work right there.
Powered him down, Bulldog style. Got the 3. What a gutsy effort by Dustin Rhodes to fight through the pain and yet score the victory.
I mean, you got to admire the strategy in a way of Kid Cash. He knew what he had to do. He knew he couldn't brawl out there with Dustin Rhodes. So he went for the knee, but Rhodes able to overcome.
Dustin Rhodes with the pin. Dustin Rhodes with the win over Cash. Let's check out the latest from Johnny Fairplay, Tracy, and Trinity.
Oh, those 2 bimbos can't survive Johnny Fairplay. That's all I know. Go look for the clue. You go look for How to Outwit Women by Martha Stewart. That's my kind of book. How about? I do need to find it. Oh, what do we have here? The Dreams hats. How about that? Hee-haw! I'm from Texas. Look at me. Wow, I'm the American. Fair play staying in TNA, baby. Here's the clue. Woo-hoo! Hey, Dust, I'm on my way.
You heard what Darth Vader said? There's a genesis arising, and the alpha male is at the center of that genesis.
Slams him with it. And look at this. Look at this. Monty Brown standing tall.
He's going to go for the strike.
Oh, he does. 2. No. Look at the Monty Brown. And he's just turning him over.
Here it is.
He got him. Oh, wait a minute. Here it comes. Oh, right into the back.
And yes,
eliminate each other to meet you later that same night. The third guy is none other than Kevin Nash!
What? Kevin Nash? Look at the expression on Jeff Jarrett's face!
Hey, yo, like we always say, keep your friends close and your enemies close.
The main reason I came here was to become the NWA World Champion. Because I'm all about tradition.
Make it clear, I'm here for the money.
No disrespect to Mr. Three-time World Champ DDP, Kevin Nash. You've held titles everywhere you've gone, but that was then. This is now.
DDP, thought you'd be bigger. Stay of our business. Get out of your way.
There will be no divide and conquer. The kings of wrestling are not going to fall to the little game plan that the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, has cooked up. Kevin, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, get your head straight. But one thing, you just hold on.
The alpha male body runner. Wait a minute. It's going crazy in the ring right now as DDP jumps in. Just ready goes. Here comes Kevin Nash. Oh, it's got a mind. And it's just bedlam in the ring to get Jeff Jarrett for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
You talk about breaking down the impact zone. That's exactly what's happened here. But check this out. Face to face, nose to nose. Kevin Nash and Jeff Jarrett.
Look at each other over and then Bobby Brown comes in. DDP goes over there.
And finally to get some help from the back.
Kevin, you did it to Hunter and Shaw 10 years ago. You screwed everybody in WCW. You ain't This Is My World. It's Planet Jig. I'm telling you, Nash, get your head in the game. Scott, can you not talk to him? Get your head in the game, Nash. Yeah, talk to me, Kevin. Kevin Nash, you ain't sticking it to me. I'm sticking it to you. I don't give a At TNA, there is only one way, and that's my way. Now, Kevin, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you, get your head straight.
The triple threat elimination matchup involving Diamond Dallas Page, the Alpha Male Monty Brown, and Kevin Nash, as well as the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship matchup, yet to come at Final Resolution. But now, let's take a look at the history involving Raven and Eric Watts.
The most important reason that Diamond Dallas Page came to TNA was to have fun. I mean, I love hanging with the boys in the back, going having a beer afterwards, you know? And there's nobody I'd love to do that more with than one of my best friends on the planet, Eric. I want to know it. What happened, my brother?
You don't know. You don't know, do you? You're willing to forgive the unforgivable. You don't know about Watson a thing, do you? Man, I thought you knew. You don't know about the thing.
You ruined this private life. You're a two-faced man. And you're gonna pay, Paige.
Something, maybe earn a little respect, but no. He's still disrespecting you.
But you know me. You know my fighting intention, my fighting value, and what I mean. Doesn't change nothing, you know?
See, you call Watts' wife, telling her that it's me. Yeah. And then he's screwing around on the road, and we both know he ain't.
Well.
Hey.
Semantics.
He cost him, right? Cost him his best friend, me.
You were never much.
Hey. Job.
I won't cost him his job. You know why? Because I like having him around.
He's never gonna listen to you, because I got him wrapped around my little finger.
And what?
He's standing right behind me.
No!
Things up.
Around your finger? Around my finger. Quote the Raven. I would set you on fire just to light my cigarette.
his propensity to stir up the you-know-what backstage. For the past several months, we've watched as Raven has played both sides against the middle with both Diamond Dallas Page and Eric Watts, but as of late, we've seen that DDP and Watts, well, they've been smartened up because they communicated with each other. You know, Raven admitted recently on Impact that he loves having Eric Watts in TNA because he can control it, because he can wrap him around his little finger.
Well, Raven's only about one thing, and that's Raven. And he'll do whatever it is to get the advantage going his way. He'll play both ends against the middle every chance he can. He tried to do it with DDP and Eric Watts. It didn't work, and now he's got to face Watts one-on-one.
I think whatever mind control that Raven had over Eric Watts is in the past. When the lines of communication were opened up again between Diamond Dallas Page and Eric Watts, they both realized that it was Raven who was meddling in their personal business.
You can see right there Eric Watts coming out with a chair and knows the kind of person that Raven is, I think, trying to come out with some kind of advantage, but Raven just putting the boot right to the head right from the beginning.
Eric Watts, so intense, so focused as he came down towards the ring, but you see that Raven was prepared, ready and waiting for Eric Watts, and Raven takes over right at the start of the match.
I'll tell you what, Eric Watts, though, is going to have to try to find a way to use that patented choke slam that he's got, something to level the playing field, but right now Raven just sends Eric Watts right out through the ring into the rail.
I agree with you halfway there. Yes, Eric Watts needs a way to use that choke slam on Raven, but at the same time, he's got to avoid the Raven effect DDT, maybe equally as important.
I'll tell you right now, too, he's got to be careful how the Raven doesn't slam his back too many times into this rail. And you know how Raven likes to do it once, twice, 3 times, sometimes 4. He'll just go right in there, get a little count in the ring, and get back out and do it again.
Yeah, rolls back into the ring to break the count, then back out to the arena floor again for more pain and punishment. You saw the pair of side Russian leg sweeps, taking Watts out, back first into the steel, Raven down to the floor, and now right hand after right hand to the side of the head.
Well, Raven, I think, is just mentally in the head of Eric Watts. Eric Watts coming out here, wanting to get a little bit of revenge, wanting to take it out on Raven, but Raven knowing exactly what he's doing at all times. He set this moment up, and it's going to his advantage.
We invite you to go to our website, TNAWrestling.com. Great merchandise available, including Final Resolution t-shirt and poster. We've got TNA t-shirts, Impact shirts, and DVDs involving some of the greatest matches in TNA history, entrance music CDs as well. It's all on our website. Check it out, TNAWrestling.com.
You can see right there Eric Watts just taking the brunt of everything that Raven can give him. And Raven just toying with Eric Watts right now, Mike. Just toying with him. You know, you talked about some of the great things at TNAWrestling.com. The phenomenal AJ Styles DVD, one of the hottest sellers. Not to mention the best of the X Division, the best of the title matches. It's just a great place to shop.
Raven maintains his control. Eric Watts has just never got entracked in this match. And another pin attempt, and yet another near fall for Raven.
Yeah, he just, like you said, not got on track at all. Raven just absolutely doing whatever he wants at this point. If he wants to throw him outside the ring, he does. If he wants to throw him into the rail, he does. If he wants to send him into the turnbuckle, he does. He just absolutely is having his way, and now he slams his head right there in the front of the match. You see Raven stalking Eric Watts right here. Now look at him, he's just pulling right there on the mouth of Eric Watts, just exacting any kind of pain and punishment that he can infringe on him. Throwing him again in the tournament. Oh, nice elbow by Eric Watts as he, oh my goodness, Watts jumps up to the top rope and kind of kicks him backwards like that. It was a great counter.
It was almost like a mule kick, yet a drop kick at the same time.
Well, he had to do something, and I think he was just waiting for his moment. As Raven, I think, just kind of let up a little bit. Now Raven walking up the ramp as Eric Watts chasing after him.
And from
what was Raven thinking right there? Was he just trying to...
Yeah, was he bailing out? Was he trying to leave? Or was he trying to take Eric Watts outside the ring? That's Raven's playground as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was a cowardly move. I mean, he was in total control, and thing doesn't go his way, he walks up the ramp. I'll tell you what, though, Eric Watts trying to get some momentum right here. He needs something at all. He uses Raven's own move against him as he powers him against the rail.
And now Watts, feeling like he's turned this thing around. Oh! He just flung him that time. Again, back first into the steel.
You can see right there that Watts, though, is in pain from the beating he took earlier. It's now become somewhat of a brawl.
Watts takes him out. Oh, man! Crunched him. Dropped him right across the steel safety rail.
You can see the pain there in his face, and look at that. Watts just grabs him and flings him to the floor.
Wow, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Wrapped around whose finger, Eric Watts said as he came here to the broadcast table.
Absolutely. Of course, he's making reference to Raven when he was doing his little motion with the finger like he just owned him. Eric Watts now wanting to go for the choke slam, as you can see. He's got it.
He's got him throttled. Gonna try and take him up for that choke slam.
Yes, he turned him down. Beautiful move right there by Eric Watts, as that's what he needed, as he's got Raven right now totally incapacitated, and this is a chance as you see Watts bringing in the steel chair.
Referee Posey just
I tell you what, it wasn't a no DQ match, so Posey had to pull that chair away, and then that just gave Raven a chance to cross-shot him right there.
Yeah, that momentary distraction was really the difference. That allowed Posey, the second that he turned around, I guess you're not surprised that Raven took advantage of that.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what Raven does. Gets into your head, gets into your mind. Now Raven now going outside the ring. What's he doing now? He's grabbing the chair. See if referee Mike Posey makes the same decision right there. He's trying to tell him no, he can't use it. But it's still set up there in the corner. And, slams Eric Watts' head right into it.
Face first, head first into the steel chair. Had it sandwiched between the top and middle rope. We've seen this before as well. We know how much Raven likes to use the drop toe hold. Let's see if Watts is prepared for him. Going to shoot him off and...
Oh, no. Eric Watts countered it and grabbed a hold of it. He used it and slammed his head on the chair. Well, at least one thing. Referee Mike Posey's at least letting them both use it now. But you can see they're both in so much pain.
Referee puts in the count. But Raven already up to a knee and now up to a vertical base. Positioning the chair again, the steel in the middle of the ring. Got Watts. Got him right around the head. What's he going to do now? Watts.
Nice break though by Watts right there as he just
fighting through it.
Just took both of the hands and slapped him to the side, and oh, nice move right there by Raven as he pulls him into the ropes. And here goes Watts back after him off the chair, and he catches him. Great shot there by Eric Watts, using the chair to his advantage.
Watts still favoring his arm, though. You see him holding it limp at his side. Jumps at him. Thrust kick connects. Gonna go for a pin attempt? No. Gonna go for a series of right hands.
You can see right there as Eric Watts just using every opportunity he can to catch Raven with the right-handed blows, and now going over and going up top. You know, think about this. Eric Watts has been in this ring a long time. This is not something that he's been doing. In a long time he hasn't wrestled a match like this. You wonder what he's got in him, and you can see that Raven took advantage of that.
Only a 2 count for Raven, but right back to the offensive. Gonna take Watts back up to his feet. Left hand after left hand, and then went for the discus clothesline, but again, Watts saw that move coming.
Oh, you can see right here. Watts taking him up. Is he gonna slam him down? Oh, right into the ropes. As he's got Raven on the ground right now, this is a chance for Watts to take advantage of it again. I wonder how much he's got left in the tank.
Pin attempt by Watts, and no, Raven able to roll the shoulder at 2.
I'll tell you what, though, for somebody that's not been in the ring for a while, Eric Watts has shown himself admirably as he's thought about this. And oh, nice counter right there by Raven, doing a little mat wrestling right there.
Yeah, submission style. Ankle lock now.
Oh, he's got him. Watts has got to somehow get to a bottom rope. Somehow, some way.
Cranking on the ankle. Cranking on the knee as well of Eric Watts. It is Raven with the submission move.
Pulling him there so to where... Oh, nice counter there by Watts as he flips it over.
Yeah, if you can outpower your way out of a move.
Nice kick by Raven as he nails it.
Super kick that time. Leads to a pin and leads to another 2 count.
Tell you what, Eric Watts just fighting with everything that he's got. Oh, Raven turns him inside out.
Now Raven, almost as if he's motioning for Eric Watts to get back up. Get back to your feet and fight me. Because you know Raven's got something in store for him here.
Oh, he is. Calling Eric Watts to get up, just daring him to come at him. And now, Raven makes the charge, Watts makes the counter.
And Watts now, submission move of his own, going to the STF. He's got the crossface applied. He had the leg grapevine at the same time, but Raven able to power out and go back to the ankle lock.
Oh, you can see right there again, Raven pulls him back into the center of the ring. Watts countered it before. Can he counter it again? Oh, he gets a hold of a rope, and now Watts using the rope for leverage. Oh!
Did you hear the impact of that?
And he's got him again in the choke slam. Oh, but he just couldn't quite get him up right there. You can see that Raven was able to pull him down and counter it.
Boot to the midsection. Got him throttled, gonna take him up.
Oh, slams him down.
Choke slam.
1, 2. He's got it.
Pinned him. Eric Watts. Choke slam leads to the 3 count as he gets the victory over Raven.
Unbelievable, Mike. If you would have told me that he was going to be able to defeat Raven in the ring after being out of it for so long, I wouldn't have believed it.
And Eric Watts does just that. Choke slam leads to the pin and the victory. As he gets this victory, he gets this win over Raven. Wow.
I'll tell you what, it was a chance for him to get a little even with Raven after all the mind games that Raven played with him. After all the times that... Oh, wait a minute, Raven's got the mic. What's going on here?
I know this sounds insincere. I let my hatred for Paige blind me. I didn't respect you. I didn't respect her. I still don't respect Paige. But I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
He's apologizing to Eric Watts?
Because I never had a family. I've never had any friends.
Well, that's
You're
your
my
choice.
only friend, Watts. I know you won't forgive me.
You're asking for it.
But I'm sorry.
Asking for Watts' forgiveness? Are you kidding me? Obviously, Watts isn't buying into it.
Never seen this side of Raven before. Oh, forgiveness,
Yeah, he knew it. He just reaches up, grabs the garbage can, and just slams Eric Watts down. He's a snake. You can't trust a thing he says.
Master manipulator, master of mind games, and he strikes again.
You see now, security right there. Heavy D. Don Harris coming over to put a stop to this.
Fortunately, security there to try and separate Raven from Eric Watts, who has been laid out. Wow. Mike Tenay, Don West back at ringside. Want to remind you about our next Sunday epic 3-hour pay-per-view event, Against All Odds, coming up on Sunday, February the 13th. Don, also new schedule for Impact. I hear just incredible ratings on Fox Sports Net for TNA. Friday at 4, as we see on our monitor here, security helping Eric Watts to the back. Friday at 4, the first showing, 2 great replays. It's Saturday morning, 2 a.m., as well as Saturday at midnight to check out Impact. Wow, what a lineup we still have to come, however, this evening here at Final Resolution.
Think about it, Mike. We've still got 3 titles.
That's right.
On the line, we've got the tag team titles. We've got the X Division with the innovative Ultimate X coming up. But let's not forget the elimination match. Diamond Dallas Page, the Alpha Male Monty Brown, Kevin Nash. The winner of that gets Jeff Jarrett later on in the night. Do you hear the bagpipes?
Music sound familiar?
It can only mean one thing, Professor. It's Rowdy Roddy Piper time.
You're right. It can mean just one thing, and it can mean just one man. You talk about a truth I move by the American Dream, by the Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes. Yes, Piper back in TNA. Several new job titles, courtesy of Dusty. Dusty adds him to the championship committee with Harley Race and Larry Zbyszko. He names him troubleshooting referee. Tonight, we get to see Piper in that role, and he's promised that he's going to take care of business. He's going to take care of business, in his words, without any funny business.
Well, think about it. Who better than the Hot Rod to referee a match that is about nothing but revenge for Jeff Hardy? Think about the history between these two guys, and even here at TNA when Scott Hall.
Oh, look at this. How over the top can you get with this Elvis outfit? You know, those of you who joined us,
one of the kings of wrestling.
Yeah, those of you who joined us back in November, Don was just mentioning our Victory Road pay-per-view, you will certainly remember what Scott Hall did that night when he prevented Jeff Hardy from winning the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Quite honestly, that man, Scott Hall, cost Hardy the title, and the two continued their battle last month at Turning Point. What a great chance here for Jeff Hardy to gain revenge.
Speaking of the charismatic enigma, here he comes, and the roof is blown off that way.
Want to point out that Hector Garza, originally scheduled for this match, is involved in a legal situation that precludes him from appearing tonight at Final Resolution. But if you think back when Jeff Hardy arrived in July of 2004, what a huge free agent acquisition it was for TNA. That acquisition gets spearheaded by Dusty Rhodes. And you'll recall, Jeff Hardy had just one request to Dusty. Get me a shot at the NWA World's Heavyweight title. Well, Scott Hall ruined that chance. Jeff Hardy found out that there was an opening tonight for a match against Scott Hall. Jeff Hardy approached the NWA Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes, and Dusty was more than happy to allow him the opportunity to seek revenge.
Oh, it's great drama. I mean, when you think about what Scott Hall did to Jeff Hardy in a match of his own making, a ladder match. And he was in total control of Jeff Jarrett at that time. Things were going right his way. He was getting ready to become the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And then Scott Hall, one of the kings of wrestling, came out to Jarrett's aid and turned the tide in Jarrett's favor, and that cost Jeff Hardy that championship. And Jeff Hardy hasn't seen that championship or shot at that championship since. This is a chance for him to get some payback.
Troubleshooting referee Roddy Piper, interviewed recently by our website, TNAWrestling.com, and he made it clear that Scott Hall will not be able to hide behind his friends.
Oh, look at that. I wonder.
Wow.
Scott Hall's
or to hide foreign objects either.
You wonder if Scott Hall's ever been in that position before.
Excuse me?
Think about it. Getting searched.
You know, when Piper talked about hiding,
look at this.
Yeah, hiding behind his friends. What's he got? The kitchen sink as well? Roddy Piper, so familiar with the tactics of Hall and Nash through the years, and he's experienced them firsthand. Who better to have here than Piper as the referee?
Now what's he doing? Look at this. Unbelievable. Scott Hall had every trick in the book. That's why he wore the Elvis costume out here, because he can hide all the gadgets.
And how smart now does the move by the Director of Authority, Dusty Rhodes, look?
Oh, by bringing in Roddy Piper? Absolutely, somebody that knows the dirty tricks of Scott Hall. What's he doing? Oh. He's going to check out the hot rod right here.
He's frisking Piper.
Handcuffs.
What do you think that was for?
A lot of questions need to be answered.
Piper says, let's wrestle. Hardy open hand slap to the back of Scott Hall. How about an interesting trivia note for you? When Jeff Hardy started his professional wrestling career, his first match in the WWF, his opponent, Scott Hall, one and the same. Talk about their paths crossing years later.
It always comes full circle.
Oh!
Nice counter, nice kick by Jeff Hardy.
Now that was perfectly placed.
Oh, man.
Shot off into the corner. Look at Hardy.
Boy, I tell you what, he's on top of his game. crept up to the top of the ropes right there and just catching Scott Hall off balance.
Yeah, unique double spring move there by Hardy. May have caught Hall unaware.
He might have even caught Hardy a little bit. Looked like he kind of caught the top of his head. And I think Scott Hall realized that too.
Hall going to position Hardy against the ropes. Now shooting across. Back of the clothesline by Hardy.
Oh, you could see the size of the strength.
Tried a cross body block. Hall caught him in midair.
Oh, man, just spit him right over the back of his head and slammed him to the
fall away slam. Here's one. Here's two. Barely a 2 count from referee Piper.
I almost thought it was a slow count myself, but you can see Scott Hall feels like it was.
Not happy with the cadence of the count.
Oh, here we go.
Hardy. What'd you think of that one? Was that a little better?
I thought that was a little quicker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, quick roll up.
Package.
I'll think of it. Scott Hall is trying to figure this out right here. He knows he got a slow count. He knows Hardy got a quick count. So he's got to regroup and rethink what he's going to do. As you see Piper counting him out.
And Scott Hall.
Oh, nice kick right there by Hardy to keep him up. Here goes Hardy over the top. Oh, catches him, and that wasn't a pad there that Scott Hall landed on.
And Scott Hall was milking the count. Hardy not going to let that happen. Gunning for revenge.
Ooh,
oh, man.
Into the steel steps.
Crashed down across the shoulder of Hall, takes him into the steel, and again just tosses him, just flings him down to the floor.
Like he caught his head into the ring post a little bit there, too. Jeff Hardy doing everything that he can to exact all the pain that he can on Scott Hall. Especially now knowing that what Scott Hall had in store for him. Oh, with everything that he brought into the ring. Nice shot there by Hardy.
Double leg drop by Hardy. Hall reeling here at this point. Even having a difficult time getting back up to his feet. Hardy's ready for him. Caught him with a pair of right hands.
Ooh, look at that, the elbow right to the back of the head, to the back right there, man. He just got such a...
He's exploiting the size advantage that he has. Just that opportunity to reach back and to drill him with those elbows. Follow-up clothesline in the corner by Hall.
He used that weight right there into the corner, you can see, and just caught him with the arm over the neck. And here he goes again, look at that. Just slingshooting that arm right in the neck of Hardy and just knocking the breath out of him.
Follow-up clothesline in the corner by Hall. Crowd here chanting for Hardy to try and mount a comeback.
Ooh, nice right there by Scott Hall. And I'll tell you what, that was not open. Yeah, I was getting ready to say. Piper's now letting him know, make sure it's an open hand because that was a closed fist.
Hall working on Hardy.
Ooh, look
First
at
with the death lock.
Pulling back on the arm.
Got the legs death lock. Cranking on the arm as well, and you're right. Grabbing onto the dreads of Jeff Hardy.
Now just kind of trying to humiliate him right
exactly
there.
what it is. Paint brushing him.
I'll tell you what, though. Piper trying to keep this thing fair. Right down the line.
It's his job as troubleshooting referee when Dusty Rhodes puts you in this kind of a position.
He's got the hair again.
Yeah, when the director of authority is relying on Piper to make sure that Hardy gets his opportunity for revenge. Hall, pin attempt off the slam, and nope, just two.
Again, that count just...
Did it seem slow to you?
Just a little bit to me. Just a little bit. And again, you can see Scott Hall just doing everything he can to humiliate him because he knows... Oh! Oh, he throws him right into Piper.
Went to shoot him off into the ropes, you think? Or do you think that he had the intention
that was no accident.
Of firing Hardy right into referee Piper?
No accident at all. Hall was looking for every chance he could. Oh, what's he got here? Oh, you got to be kidding.
Looks like brass knucks.
He's got him taped up right there. He's got him in his hand.
Wrapped around his hand.
Hardy doesn't stand a chance if he gets hit with this. Oh, I love it. Piper in time. Oh, poke the eyes. Not going to let him have the advantage. Yes.
Caught him with the twist. Hardy. Is he going to go for the swanton here?
Sure is.
Headed to the top.
Here he goes.
Could be the difference maker.
Hall still has the brass knuckles in his hands, though.
Piper counts 1, 2. Bam! How about that? Jeff Hardy gets the victory. Jeff Hardy beats Scott Hall. hear from Hardy.
I'm going to start kicking some ass around this place. And I'm going to start with you, King of the Mountain. You!
Sending a challenge out to the champion, Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Hardy laying down the challenge to the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Wow, take a nice little shot right there at Hardy. I mean, at Scott Hall. Did you see Piper telling Hardy just to back off?
You got a shot at the title. Get out while you can.
Roddy Piper, troubleshooting referee for this victory. Jeff Hardy scores it. Jeff Hardy just knocked off Scott Hall.
Next World Heavyweight Champion. Right here now.
Next World's Heavyweight Champion?
Well, I'll tell you what. Here comes the monster abyss. What in the world?
Are you kidding me?
What just happened here?
Abyss? From the back, look out!
He's not going to take it, as you
Got Hardy up in the rack!
Here he is! Abyss just slams him in the torture rack right there! What the hell
is he doing here?
He's not even on the card! He's not even supposed to be here at TNA!
Is he on the TNA roster?
What is going on? Hardy just got caught unawares! Oh, there's the black hole slam!
Wind him up, drive him down with the black hole slam. Folks, you're as shocked at home as we are here at the Impact Zone. 6'8", 350, the Monster Abyss. Talk about making a statement.
I'll tell you what, that was just unreal. He came from out of nowhere. Jeff Hardy trying to make a challenge to Jeff Jarrett. I think Abyss is telling him, don't worry about Jarrett, worry about me. In his own way.
Let's check out more adventures from Johnny Fairplay, Trinity, and Tracy.
Well, hey there, handsome. How are you? I was just wondering, I have a little bit of a problem. Your muscles, your arms are huge. So anyways, my little problem was, you seem to be around Dusty's office all day long, and I was just wondering if you had any idea where those little clues were, and if you could possibly help me out. Oh, you went and dropped your tool.
Tracy, what? It's Dusty. He's like up to here at work. He told me to come get you. He needs us both.
He needs us
yeah,
both? Where is
chaos. In his office.
Where?
He needs us both. Come on. I'll show you. I'm right behind you. Hey, back to business now. So, come on. Do you know where the clue is?
I really don't have a clue.
You know, you really don't have a clue.
Well, we just saw Tracy with a double threat in the back, but now it's time for the triple threat elimination matchup. And most importantly, the winner will go on to challenge the man on the right of your screen, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett.
So important right here, as these three all want a shot at the title tonight. And I'm going to tell you something. What's got to be going through their minds, Mike, is they've got to get a victory as quickly as they can. Each one of these are thinking that. Because if they do, it'll leave them in better chance and better shape when they face Jeff Jarrett later on.
He may have spent much of his athletic career on the gridiron, the former National Football League linebacker with both New England and Buffalo, but his heart and his mind always on the wrestling ring. He may have competed in the Super Bowl, but his dream was always to be NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Tonight, the alpha male can accomplish that dream, but first he has to win this high-stakes triple threat elimination matchup.
I'll tell you what, we saw how close he was before becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. So close. But Jeff Jarrett able to come out on top. You know, Monty Brown's been thinking about nothing but becoming the champ. But here's the intrigue, I think, that you mentioned earlier. Not just who wins this, but the intrigue in what would happen if this man wins.
When the boss, NWA Director of Authority Dusty Rhodes, added the name Kevin Nash to this triple threat match to determine tonight's challenger for Jarrett. Dusty knew exactly what he was doing. Dusty realized that Kevin Nash's ego would take over. When you dangle a carrot like the NWA World's title, you have to know that there would be dissension within the ranks of the kings of wrestling. Dusty's plan, divide and conquer, and that plan looks to be working to perfection.
Well, it only proves, Mike, today that in this business, you're only friends when it matters to you, when you can get something out of it. But like you said, when the World Heavyweight Championship stage, it's every man for himself.
He ended a 2-year hiatus from the sport of professional wrestling when he returned with a bang by joining TNA. Diamond Dallas Page truly has the credentials to be considered as the #1 contender to Jeff Jarrett in the NWA title. Think of those multiple reigns as WCW World Heavyweight Champion, among other title belts that he's held. But the question that I'm going to ask here, how will the recent issues that DDP has had with Raven and Eric Watts affect his concentration in this match?
I'll tell you what, he's doing something very smart. He is giving himself the home court advantage as he bonds with the crowd right there. He knows that sometimes can give you that spark and that momentum that you need. And he's always been good with the crowd, and they're behind him right here. What a matchup this is going to be, Mike, today, because every one of these three has their own personal reasons for wanting that title. And another question, will DDP and Nash be able to work together?
Well, just what I was thinking about. I was going to bring up the dynamics of this three-way triple threat matchup. Earlier, we saw that very interesting proposition that Kevin Nash had for Diamond Dallas Page. Remember that they had a mutual understanding. Stay out of each other's business. But Kevin Nash approached DDP, asked him to join forces tonight to take out Monty Brown.
Well, it's not a bad strategy, too, because, you know, you've got to eliminate somebody. And he felt like, look, let's work together. Let's eliminate Monty Brown, and then we'll go at it. You know, I don't think it's that necessarily bad of a strategy, but you can see that DDP, I don't think, trusted him for a
That's the key word. You heard what Diamond Dallas Page said. Trust Kevin Nash?
Ooh, look at this. DDP working on the...
Oh, man, went for the cutter. Diamond cutter attempt in the opening minute of the matchup.
I'll tell you something. What bothers me, what worries me about Monty Brown is his lack of experience when you combine it with the two other people in that ring right there, DDP and Kevin Nash. But to his advantage, you can look at him and realize what an athlete the alpha male is. He truly is an alpha male.
And what an athlete who's focused on one thing. And you know what that one thing is, Don? The NWA World's Heavyweight title. Monty Brown has been dreaming of this moment since the time he was a kid. What did he mention to us? You were there, Don. What did he have in terms of on his bedroom wall? What posters?
It wasn't Johnny Unitas.
No.
It wasn't Joe Namath.
It was Dusty Rhodes and Nikita Koloff.
Think about that.
How about one other story? When Monty Brown played in the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl game was in Atlanta, Georgia. What did Monty Brown do in Atlanta, Georgia? He went to Main Event Fitness, to a gym, hoping to get a look at one of the wrestlers that he admired. That shows you the determination and the focus that Monty Brown has had for years.
Well, it's like when you talk to him and you ask Monty Brown about his career goals, and everybody thinks, well, he's doing this because football's over. No, this is his career goal. He's doing what he's always wanted to do. Football just gave him an opportunity to get to wrestling, not the other way around.
And how close did Monty Brown come recently on Impact? In a matchup against Jeff Jarrett. I'm going to tell you, he came just this close to beating the King of the Mountain.
I've never seen anybody shrug off a guitar shot like Monty Brown did in that match on Impact. You can see right now Nash.
Well, look at Nash mocking Monty Brown.
Very big height advantage that Nash has over just about anybody. Trying to hulk up there at him. And
Nash right at the 7-foot mark. Alpha male Monty Brown, 6'2", fighting back out of the corner.
And just breaking the rights right there. Monty Brown again. I think it's going to surprise Nash, and it obviously has. The determination of Monty Brown, but Kevin Nash using his experience right there.
adding to the intrigue. The way the match is unfolding in front of us. Seeing how earlier it was DDP and Monty Brown squaring off, while Kevin Nash sat back and watched.
Yeah, they're taking their turns, Mike.
Now DDP. He's sitting back while Nash and the Alpha Male fight it out.
You know, I wondered if they can work together. I don't know that they even really are, but at least they kind of are. Oh, look at the size of Nash.
Was that impressive?
It was.
Side slam by Nash leads to a pin attempt, but only a 2 count on the Alpha Male.
I'll tell you something, this is smart by DDP right here. We saw Nash doing it earlier. Poor old Monty Brown, he's had to face off, like we said, one after the other. If you're not in it, rest a little bit, because you're going to need every bit of your strength when it gets down to one-on-one.
In this triple threat elimination match, there are 3 ways that you can be eliminated. You can pin your opponent, you can force him to submit, or you can throw him over the top rope.
Kind of like a mini gauntlet, sort of, in this stage where actually you're down to the finals, but you can still be thrown over the top rope even when you're down to the final 2.
Pin, submission, over the top. That's how you're eliminated in this triple threat bout.
You can see Nash outside the ring there trying to catch his composure. Monty Brown again, not getting a break. The Alpha Male not getting a break at all.
DDP able to counter that hammerlock with a back elbow. Oh, man.
Nice clothesline right there with the left arm of DDP.
Short arm, left arm, lariat by Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, man, he just brings it around. I'm telling you, DDP focused. I mean, when you talk to DDP, he knows the World Championship is in his sight. He knows it's in his grasp, and he wants it bad.
Discus clothesline by Page leads to a 2 count on the Alpha Male. Tries to shoot him off. Monty Brown stops.
Oh, man. Great move right there by Monty Brown.
Knee, then the DDT, then the cover. Nash in to break it up with the elbow.
I'll tell you what, that's not just an elbow either. That's 7 feet, 300 plus pounds of an elbow.
Yeah, dropping down on you as Nash just did on Monty Brown as he broke it up and made the save at 2.
You can see right here, it looks like a little double team action right here of Nash and Page.
I don't know, we heard Page earlier. I'm not buying into the fact that Diamond Dallas Page is joining forces with Nash. And you can't blame him here for a double team in the corner.
No, but I'll tell you what.
That's just smart strategy.
Kevin Nash, though, is keeping to his word, the word he gave DDP. And look at this, Monty Brown just... Obviously, they both fear Monty Brown. They know how dangerous he can be as the 2 of them are setting it up to take him out.
So this...
Oh, wait a minute.
Elements him up, man. Down. He's out. He's been eliminated. Over the top and down to the floor. One of the 3 ways that you can be eliminated. Nash taken out by DDP. And look at Monty Brown on the attack.
You can see the look on Nash's faces. He thought he had DDP set up. He lured DDP in. But it didn't work because DDP didn't trust him. And now Monty Brown has DDP. Wait a minute. There it is. Yes.
Diamond cutter.
Here it goes. And
pin. 1, 2. What?
Oh, Nash not going to let him have it. As he pulls DDP out. Slams him into the ring post.
Diamond Dallas Page weakened by the attack by Kevin Nash. Rolled in. Page. Wow. Alpha Male Monty Brown trying to regroup. Ditto for Diamond Dallas Page.
But the bottom line is that Kevin Nash, the one that we thought, what would it be? Wait a minute. 2. No.
Page kicks out.
Oh, nice right there by Page.
Boils down here, avoid the diamond cutter, and avoid the pounce. Page.
Nice roll up. Here it goes. 2. Again, Monty Brown just fighting with everything he's got. You can, oh, DDP levels it right here.
Lariat leads to, no.
Not enough.
Count.
Not enough. Look at the look that Page is giving referee Andrew Thomas. No, he doesn't like that. I think he thought it was over with.
Page picks Brown up, gonna try and fire him across. Monty able to reverse it. Knee to the midsection, doubles DDP over. Clubbing blow to the back. Wow. Second and then a 3rd shot with authority.
Well, he's got you right here. He goes for a quick pin.
2.
Oh, nope. DDP fights out of it. It's down to one of these 2. We'll get a shot at Jeff Jarrett later on in the program.
That's what it boils down to. The winner of this match.
Oh, man.
To
almost took him over the top rope.
NWA World's Heavyweight title bout later tonight here at Final Resolution for the one man that comes out of this triple threat elimination. Is it going to be DDP or is it going to be the Alpha Male? Page shot into the corner.
Oh, is shot again and again. The force of the blow by Monty Brown almost shot DDP over the top rope. He's lucky he stayed in. Monty Brown using his power right now. Oh, man, just slings it behind him.
Fall away slam just tossed him overhead. Wow, what power, what strength from the alpha male Monty Brown.
You can see now the crowd sensing that this thing has turned to Monty Brown's favor as he's just letting DDP have it. Here he goes. Wow, slams him down again, Mike.
Power slam, 1, 2, no! Still life left in DDP.
I'll tell you what, DDP, this guy's got heart, man. He's been so fired up since he's been here at TNA, and he wants that championship. He wants the NWA World Championship. He's got the hunger again. He's got the experience, and he wants the glory.
Powerful chops to the chest of DDP. Oh, man.
Think about this right now. You know Jeff Jarrett's in front of a monitor somewhere, watching every single move going on right now, knowing that these guys are wearing themselves down.
What do you think, Jarrett? What do you think's going through Jarrett's mind, realizing that Kevin Nash is now out of the title picture?
I think he's somewhat relieved of that. I really do. I don't think he was quite ready. Oh, went for the diamond cutter.
Went for the cutter. Oh, he pounced him. He pounced him. Can he pin him? Here's one. Here's two.
He's got it.
Monty Brown did it. Wow. The alpha male Monty Brown hits the pounce. Period. And that leads to the 3 count, the victory. And Monty Brown gets the title shot tonight against Jarrett.
The alpha male has succumbed the odds. Let's see if we can see this again when he hits the pounce. There he went for the diamond cutter. He countered it, and then he leveled him, and I just think the exhaustion set in at that point.
And there you see it. Alpha male Monty Brown connecting with the pounce on DDP after Kevin Nash already eliminated from the matchup. Monty Brown scores the victory, and he will challenge Jeff Jarrett for the NWA title later tonight. A chance to realize his dream.
Oh, he's so close. You know he can smell it now. What I want to know is how good a shape he is, because he's going to have to reach down deep, because Jeff Jarrett's just waiting in the wings. But DDP, you can see the shock on his face. He just set himself. I think if DDP would have been able to hit that diamond cutter. Look at that. Nice show of sportsmanship right there.
The mutual respect exhibited by Diamond Dallas Page and the alpha male Monty Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next at Final Resolution, NWA Tag Team titles are going to be on the line. It's going to be Team Canada against America's Most Wanted.
Dusty Rhodes has already decreed that should AMW defeat your team, they will get that title shot at Final Resolution.
No problem, Dusty, because it's a moot point. America's Most Wanted is not going to get the job done.
Oh, you know he's got his sights out. Oh, Young caught it. Young counters.
Turned it around.
Oh, they're, wait a minute.
Oh, no way. Referee Charles distracted. Wait a minute. Wildcat in. He turns up. They got it. AMW did it.
They got it.
They get the title shot.
6-time World Tag Team Champion.
Your dreams of becoming 6-time NWA World Tag Team Champions will simply become a nightmare.
Team Canada goes to the top of AMW's top 10 most wanted list.
It's simple math, boys. There's going to be a fight. You're not going to win.
2 New Year's resolutions for Team Canada. 1, to continue to spread our dominance throughout the wrestling world. And 2, to finally come to terms with and realize that Americans can't be anything other than what they truly are.